Yellow. How's it going? I don't know how long this battery's going to last because it's been 2 weeks since I made soap, so it's just been sitting in the camera as a brand new one, but we may run out, so I have 2 more charging over oh my god, there. So if it runs out, it's all good. Look, I finally got the stupid thing out. Go me. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know, if you've been long time watchers, you know that I made some crystal soaps ages ago, and I had plans to make more, and it's just if you're long time watchers, you know I just never got around to it. So because Keely did her crystal soaps, it just inspired me to finally pull my finger out of my butt and do mine. I have had some rose quartz sitting that I specifically bought for soap since I did the one before. So 2 years ago, oh my god, yep, 2 years ago, I bought this rose quartz specifically to put on top of soap. 2 years ago, yep, because it was jacaranda, and it's nearly jacaranda again, isn't it? Is it nearly jack? Yeah, because I decided I wasn't going to do it because I'm still terrified of catching that thing that's going around. Not that I really care about being demonetized, really, not that much. Oh shit, I forgot to mix up some stuff, doesn't matter. Yeah, so I am not doing anything fancy with this. I've got 2 pinks. I have this one, which is more of a rose gold, but I've put a bit of pink in it. But you can actually see on the sides that it actually has pink tones. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. See that? It's actually pink, but it's got gold in it, so it's kind of like a rose gold. That's cotton candy from my micro obsession, and I've also got cerise, which is just a pinky pink, and I was just going to do it in the pot swirl, and I want to do like some angled layers and then just put some flash mica in between them, which is white, and a bit of blizzard to give it a bit of sparkle. So, and that was it. That was all I was planning on doing. And then, I was going to do a bit of piping on the top. That's right, that's right. That's right. Now I remember, so we'll need that as well. Not very much, I just want to just like pipe a little dollop and then sit the rose quartz on top with a little dollop. That was it. It was very, not a super fancy or super involved or anything, but yeah. So I'll just get the flash mica now so I don't forget. So this is my first winter here in the in this house, in this shed. Is it? Yes, it is. Because I moved here in September, October or something, I think. So it was fairly warm then. And I'm finding it's, I think, about 17 or 18 outside, and it's 21 in here. So it's quite pleasant. I'm very happy about that. 21 is still a little low. Oh, I've done it again. God damn it. I've done it again. I've plugged the light in over the top of my stick blender cord, and it makes it a little difficult. Now, I don't know what I was saying before that, so whatever. So I actually come out here in a bit of a temper. I don't know, see, this is, every time I watch, this is why I don't watch the news. I don't have a telly, so it's a bit harder to watch the news, but I've sort of been keeping abreast of what's happening with the virus because, you know, Australia is just having a moment again, and Victoria is in lockdown, right? And which is good. It needs to be contained because it's the only way it's going to work. Anyway, there's this group of people on Facebook who are posting where all the police checkpoints are, because there's like police checkpoints and everything. They're using drones and everything to stop people from moving around spreading the virus, because that's what needs to happen so people don't frigging die, see, in a temper. Alright, yeah, there's this face group book. Yep, right, okay. Dyslexia of the tongue. Yes, posting so people can evade them. So that they can, because you're only allowed to move around in Melbourne at the moment if it's for essential purposes. So you got to go to the chemist, you got to go buy groceries, you got to go to the doctors. They're essential reasons to leave your house. Anything else really is not essential. Oh, you have a relative that's dying or something, you know. These are essential things to leave your house for. Otherwise, you know, popping down the shops, it's not friggin' essential. Stop trying to kill people with your stupid selfishness, because that's all it is. Anyway, yeah, so this Facebook group, honestly, I'm absolutely friggin' disgusted with people. Just give me a minute, I'll get on my high horse and then I'll get off of it and we'll get on with the soap. But it's just absolutely disgusting that people are willing to put people's lives in danger so they can pop down the shops or they can go grab some beer or whatever friggin' stupid reason. Anyway, so yeah, but the most prevalent conspiracy theory at the moment is that they're only doing coronavirus tests so that they can collect your DNA for future purposes. I'm like, really? Anyway, we won't get onto that topic because I'm sure there's many people who actually believe that, but you know. Anyway, so right, okay, done. Climb down off the horse now. So we're going to start properly. Hello. Alright, this is very nice. Now the fragrance is called Rose Quartz. I got it from Aussie Candle Supplies, and it just says that it's a beautiful floral musk fragrance, and it actually is. It smells like florals and musk. That's it. I mean, it's not overpoweringly floral. Shh. Calm down. I think Nerdy Crafter has stolen all my English. Give it back. Yes, it's not overpoweringly floral, nor that word musk. I quite like it, which is a surprise. So I don't know how it's going to perform. Now, what we might do is, just trying to think the best way to do this. What I will do is I'll pour off a little bit into each of these, because like I said, we're going to do a drop swirl, so, but we don't actually want a lot of white, so I might actually fill these up a fair way, because I don't want these to be particularly dark either, which I think they might be a little too, can you see, this is very pigskin. I'm really not a fan of that at all. Pink. Why did I think pink was going to work? What's wrong with me? I was too cranky. Too cranky. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Now I'm going to put a little bit of titanium in here. Bugger it. Bugger it. I should have just put it in to begin with. Alright, now let's give this a little whiz, and then we will get on with the show. There we go. Now I'm only going to want, I probably didn't really need to clean that because it's going to have to go in there, but anyway. You know, I've been watching some soap videos. Oh, and whoever suggested that I watch Ophelia's Soapery, thanks so very much for that shit. I've been binging now. She makes some really nice soaps, and yeah, she uses shapers, but she uses like big cake shapers because she uses big slab mold. So she makes some really nice soaps though. So yeah, so I'm very thankful for whoever pointed that out, but I also hate you because I have been watching a lot of soap videos. So thanks a bunch for that. Honestly, I don't think I would need more than that just for a tiny little bit of piping. But the other thing that I discovered is how stupid soapers are. We are all really stupid. I was watching Yellow Cottage, was it Yellow Cottage Soapery? No, she doesn't. Someone who has a stainless steel bench. Oh, I don't even know who that was. And they put down a paper towel to put their stick blender on. And I'm like, you have a stainless steel bench. And then I realised I have these benches which can be cleaned as well. Why am I putting things down on paper towels too? So yeah, so I've decided that soapers, we may possibly be collectively stupid. Oh, someone's going to get offended at that. Sorry, you can't see my face, but I do not look like I care. Now, look, now I am in love with that. Now, I'm going to clean this and pretend that this fragrance is going to work. That's because, you know, I'm just being superstitious. Oh, so funny. But yeah, it's just, we're such an amusing bunch, us soapers, aren't we? We just do weird things. And you've got to wonder why we do these weird things sometimes. Fragrance. Alright, let's put a little bit in. Huh? No, it looked like a hair. It's not. It just looked like one sitting on the surface. I don't know what that is. Don't know. Let's just put a little bit in here, shall we? Just see what happens. Actually, you know what? I really like this fragrance. Shock friggin' horror, guys. I think that riced. It's friggin' Jesus Christ. I might have to change my tactics. I think it's thickened. No, it's not riced. Oh. It's definitely thickened it though. Okay, so well, I mean, that's not too bad because I don't want like super crazy perfect layers anyway. So let's pour some in there. Just mix it first. See, it looks ricey on the top when you first start mixing it. Oh no, yeah, it's definitely, oh yeah. Oh god, yeah, right, okay. Alrighty then. Okay, well that one rices. Alright, right, that's fine, not a problem. I was living in a dream, obviously. Living in a dream. Not on a prayer, in a dream. Oh, Jesus. See, there you go, Jenny. Taking the Lord's name in vain again. I'm a terrible person, terrible human being. Oh, I really am. You ask the entitled millennials. I am a friggin' terrible person. Don't even start me. Don't even start me. I don't need ricing. I've just put so many bubbles in there you wouldn't even know. See, this is scraped down. Now, it hasn't thickened ridiculously, which is pretty good considering. So now everything is going back in here. I'm just going to pop this out of the way. I might give this a bit of a stir just to make sure it's all incorporated. I'll do the same with this one. So one thing I like about this bench is you can just push stuff around. I like pushing stuff around. I'm a pushy bitch. Oh dear. I thought I hadn't turned record on then. I just had a mini freak out. I think that's why that laugh just went. Okay, so that. And then that. And then this. This. I've tried to do that one a little bit not as high. Jesus. Tried to do that one from not quite as high. I am also going to give this a mix through as well so that it's not such separated swirls. I want it to be fairly mixed up and only have a little bit of swirling happening. Because I'm trying to make it kind of look like the inside of a rose quartz, which tends to have like white lines through different colours and things, which, I mean, I love rose quartz. If you want to know more about them, go hop over to Sonya Shay's channel, because she likes to talk about her crystals as she's making her soaps, whereas I don't. I like to whinge about the state of the world, apparently, and being insulted on Facebook. Because it was funny. I mean, really, it was funny. I got judged. I got judged, guys. And look, I'm so upset. See, that's more sort of what I want. Like that. That's perfect. Just get some of this white up from the bottom. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it really mixes together, so. Okay, let's bring Bertha over here. This is the big Bertha. She's a beauty. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? I love resin. Okay, so let's get this all ready. I'm just whacking this on my leg just to get the gold out. I'm going to get a spoon and preemptively put some white mica in here and sit it on the lid, just like that. Alright, now we'll go from that corner. I want these layers to just be random all over the place, so that's why I'm pouring it like that. See, it moved, but I don't care. So what we'll do now, see, I don't want to put it on the bench. I'm just going to chuck the white in. It's not, this flash mica is not like white. It's more of like a grey white. But it's really pretty, so. Alright, and then, actually I could probably blizzard it with this. Yep, there you go. I don't know if it will stick, but okay. And then, oh, that's right, I can spin. Woo! Yes! Oh. With the lung. That's it. Oh, that is so friggin' heavy. Put that in there like that. And then I'm gonna, make a mess. Seriously, it's really heavy. Oh, and it's moving, and it keeps moving. It doesn't stop moving. Why does it not stop moving? You can see this has thickened up considerably now. Which again, I mean, it's fine because this design allows for this, but I think if you were going to use this for something a little more, having a hot flush. If you're going to use this for something a little more sort of intricate, I would either move your ass or not. So that's my 2 cents anyway. I hate sticky handles. Alright, so, and again, same thing, just gonna mica her up. Actually, what I might do, so I might sort of intermingle them. Oh my god, if you guys can't see that, I'd be super surprised, because that's just a lot of glitter. I should not be breathing that in. This is what's wrong with me. I don't have asthma or, you know, the remaining symptoms of COVID, because I sort of wonder if I actually caught it. Shit. Let's bring that over here and do it that way. Yeah, I just have glitter lung. That's what it is. Yeah, this is super hard now. So I'll do one more. Like that. And I'm not worrying about it being too even either. Oh, it's going shiny. It's one of those ones. It's gone shiny. Alright. I'll put some more of this in here. So I haven't even made it even, which I think is going to just add to it, you know. Whether or not you see this flash when we cut it is a different matter, but I just thought it might be a nice addition if we could get a few little lines through the soap. I don't have to worry about it moving. It's not going to friggin' move. It's basically solid. Alright, that's it. A bit more splishy. That really is. It's just, it's a little much to put in one of those. Alright. Yeah, this is quite hard now. Now I want to cover up the entire layer with what's left in here, but I don't know if I actually can. Huh? We might get it. We might. Oh, back is not good today. Too much sitting down. That's what's been going on with me. Too much sitting down. I have been working on the website for 2 weeks now. 3 weeks. Too long. And I just have been ignoring soaping and pretty much everything else and just working on that exclusively. So I've basically just been sitting in front of the computer for, you know, 12, 13 hours a day, just working on that, and I can feel that I need to get up and move around, just because, you know, I've just done one soap and already my back is screaming at me. So, as well as a kind of an awkward angle too, so, alright. Now, let's see if we can't get this a little bit sort of, just a little bit nice on top, because we're going to do that little piping on there. So if we can't just, and what I will do is I'll take it off of this and then take it over there. Right, get rid of those. Get rid of that. And then I'm just going to go off camera over here and bang this down. There we go. Beautiful. Now, we'll have to see how much that white is set up. I can't imagine it's even remotely enough. We'll put some sprinkles on top of this. I'm just going to do some blizzard. Actually, I think I'll wait. I'm going to have it that way. But we might slide that momentarily out of the way because, yeah, that's not even remotely set up enough. And it's really not enough to stick blend. I'm going to put a bit of blizzard in this as well to make it super sparkly. I was going to say I'll put some fragrance in it, but the fragrance rises, so that might not be a good idea. You know what, I might be able to stick blend that. And get the stick blender out, because she's pretty grossy. Grossy, that's a cross between gross and grotty. So, grossy is my new word for the day. I do have a tendency to make up words, but it is gross. The water needs a clean. I'll go and do that before I make any more soaps today. I'm not sure what, oh yeah, there's some poppy seeds in there too. That's laziness, guys. Absolute laziness. Oh, 26 minutes. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, what we might do is I might leave this to set up on its own. I'll go and clean my water and everything and come back, and then we will we'll do the piping then, seeing as that's too long now. Alright. See you soon. Bye. I'm back. So this is still probably not set up enough, but I mean, it's been 10 minutes, 15 minutes now. I've just beaten the shit out of it for some length of time, 4 minutes, because I was melting more oils in the microwave. So I know it was 4 minutes. I've even put some fragrance in here, so while that's fairly thick, this fragrance, while it thickens, you could still work with it. So do not be afraid of this one, just be aware that it does rice slightly. I mean, it wasn't a bad rice. I tried to stick blend this, but it wasn't having a bar of it. It's soap and a bar. Oh Christ, I'm funny. Oh dear. Anyway, right, so for those of you who don't pipe and don't know anything about it, we are looking for a consistency in here where it will stand up on its own. It's basically the same as royal icing, although if you've never piped anything, you don't understand that. But yeah, you want this to be able to stand up on its own, because you want the soap to stand up on its own. The absolute easiest way to get piping into a bag, whether it be royal icing or soap batter, is to put it in a cup. Now I have hundreds of these, well I used to have hundreds of, and that might be exaggeration, I might have had about 40 of these cups from the movies. I don't get them anymore because one, I don't go to the movies anymore, and two, they're a rip-off. Put your tip in your bag, then put your bag in a cup, put the plastic around the edges, open it up down as far as you can get it to open up to the tip, so you can see in there, I don't know if we can actually see in there, that it's open right the way down to the tip, and that way you can get the soap in as far down as you can. So yeah, so this is a pretty good consistency for piping. This is a fairly small tip. I wouldn't normally use this tip. It's not a big one. We usually use bigger ones for soaping because, I don't know, because they're better, and the little ones are harder to get soap out of because it's a very thick consistency. So, but anyway, yeah, I have a kit of piping tips that are too small generally, but I thought I'd give this one a go because I don't actually have this tip in a larger, so we're going to use the smaller one and see what happens. It may look like shit, so I might have to scrape the top off the soap, but I won't know that until I try. So that's why I'm going to try. And how cute is this spatula? Look at it, it's like it's just his little brother. Little sister, I don't know, brother, I guess, because I had boys, so maybe that's why I said brother and not sister. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm questioning why I said it. That's kind of weird. And then you just take your bag out and you smoosh your piping down. You want to get as many air bubbles out as possible because they will go when you're piping, so try not to have a lot of air bubbles in there. You see this one there. Now this, a lot of the times there's not much you can do about it. And then you're going to screw your bag up at the end, and you'll see your piping starts to come here, right? So like that. Oh no, oh she focused. Oh good girl. Oh, we don't need a cup anymore. And then we're going to bring this over here. And I think this is definitely going to be too small. There. I had something on my tongue and I didn't want to touch my mouth. Alright, I'm just going to yeah. Anyway, just put that there. Now, we've got to get 10 out of this. So, you see what I'm doing? What I'm doing is I'm not pulling up too high, I'm sort of letting it spread out underneath this. Seriously, there has to be an easier way to do that. You've got to take the hot shoe off to get the battery in and out, and the card, which is just a pain in the ass. Anyway, as I was saying, we're now on a nice fresh battery. I'm sort of pushing down and then just sort of holding it there and letting it squirt out just so that they're becoming bigger, and then pulling up at the end. So just like that. They're so cute. And we have way too much batter, but that's fine. I'm just wondering. Okie dokie. Now let's see if these fall over, because they probably will. Now I have to place these in such a way, this is why I've got fairly small ones, I have to place them in such a way that they will not get cut. So I need to take my gloves off, but I don't want to, because while this isn't an awful fragrance, look at that, it's almost the shape of a heart. It's so pretty. Yeah, while I don't hate this fragrance, I'm also not really a fan of it. And I don't want it on my hands. I have to say it's not very strong at all. Like, I can barely smell it. So if you're looking for a really strong floral and musk fragrance, this is not it. They were a bit tall. Oh dear. It's all good. It's all good. You can see that one's almost clear. That's one thing I really like about rose quartz is just the pure differences you get in the stones. So, but fluorite is my favourite, and it's got purples and greens in it, and fluorite is just it's such a different stone compared to so many of the others. I like rose quartz because it's supposed to promote self-love, but I mean, I don't know if I believe all that stuff or not. I used to, I don't know anymore. What am I going to do with this? I don't think I'm going to do anything with it, because I think that just looks pretty just like it is. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll just give this a bit of a squirt though, so these little knobbly knobs have some sparkles on them. Yeah, the sparkle will come off the, what is that? There's something on there. What is that? Oh, I'm going to guess that's probably like poppy seed or something. Oh, it's a big chunk of glitter. Okay. Well, that's really, I mean, seriously, is that surprising around here that there was a big chunk of glitter that had come from nowhere? No, really not. So there you go. That is my rose quartz soap, inspired by Keely actually doing what I've been trying to do for the last, not trying to, but just putting off doing what I've been going to do for the last 2 bloody years with my super sparkly tray. I'll bring you up for a closer look. I still haven't moved the microphone. That'll probably never happen. I want to put the microphone sort of, the camera's just right here, right? I want to sit it just above it, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So anyway, we'll bring you up. There we go. How good is that? I'm going to take a video of that, chuck that up on Insta, I think, because it's so pretty. There we go. Oh god, there's so much glitter. Just oh, that OCD there has to be in line with the lines that are going the other way. Oh my god. Alright, my lovely people, I will see you tomorrow, although in a few minutes, a few seconds for you, for the cutting. Ta-da! Hello, look at this, it looks pretty nice. A few little bits hanging off of it, but you can see, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, can actually see the flash mica there. So I've got this lined up as best I could. Double check. Yeah, she's all good. Alright, let's see. I'm a bit excited about this one. I think it's going to be really pretty on the inside. Obviously it's a little hard. What do we go? Oh, yes! Oh, you can actually see the sparkles. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them on camera. But, can you see the sparkly lines? Look! Oh, you can too. Oh, yeah. They're not as prevalent as I was hoping they would be. Oh my god, there's my little voice, but no, that's beautiful. I'm very happy with that. Even though, yeah, you can't really see them. Like, you sort of got to move it around. But I mean, it's a pretty swirl, and then that's what it looks like on top. So, I'm not hating on it at all. So, it's very pretty. Was there 2 different pinks in there? There was. You can't really tell. And it definitely gets lighter up towards the top. So, no, I'm not hating on it. But yeah, like I said, it's a pity it's not quite as prevalent. I mean, that's what happens with silvers. That's why most people use golds, because you can see gold. Like, it's definitely, I want to say seeable, but that's not a word. But you know, it's definitely more visible, so I'll use the proper words, than silvers. But still, I'm still loving it, so I don't care. It's all really good. So that's what matters. The smell, it's still not very strong, but I noticed I went inside after I made this yesterday and then came back out and all I could smell was this. So it must be one of those ones that sort of fades in your senses fairly quickly, but then you go away from it and come back again, and it's really strong again for a while. So, but it's not awful. I put gloves on because it's sort of florally enough that I don't really want it on my hands. But you know what? I'm going to bring that back to here. Yeah, it's just enough that I don't want it on my hands, but it's not like lavender. So, you know, it's not that bad. But yeah, I think it come up a treat. That's not how that goes, is it? Yes, it is. So there you go. Oh, yeah, you can see them quite clearly in that piece. But it's got to be the right light, see? So, but yeah, so we'll do it that way. I don't know. But anyway, it's pretty, and that's all that matters, and it matches the rose quartz pretty good. So, and that's it. Now I'm happy I've got that out of the way. I don't have any other crystals to chuck in soaps. So, I mean, I was going to do a whole range. I've done amethyst, but I made those out of melt and pour. And then, you know, I did the rose quartz and the emerald geode ones. So, I'm happy now. That's it. I mean, I just wanted to use those stones. I've been wanting to use them for 2 years. So, now it's done. We can move on to other things. I've actually got a cup full of coconut milk. Well, a cup full of coconut milk powder reconstituting in water. So, I'm starting on the coconut milk soaps today. So, alright. Well, I will see you for the next one. Bye.